fight fans, the moment has come. Joshua Ruiz Part 2. This fight is going to be explosive. Needless to say, it's going to be explosive. It's in Saudi Arabia. Everybody's going out. I'm seeing the interviews with people. All the celebrities are out there. All the other big name fighters are out there. It has to be one of the most exciting atmospheres. And this is how you end the year of boxing, with a big heavyweight match like this. This is how you end it. A guy fighting to get his title back that he lost earlier this year. That is how you end the year in boxing, and I'm glad there's no ducking going on and it's competitive, and they ran it right back. They didn't have a tune-up fight or a fight of mandatory or something like that. They ran this fight right back, and that is what makes it exciting. It makes it exciting, and there's a lot of angles to this fight too. You know, there's a lot of drama and intrigue. One of the things going on in the media right now, there are a lot of stories out there. I don't know if they're verified, don't know how accurate they are, but I'll say it for the sake of saying it. There are a lot of stories saying that Joshua has been having trouble with his sparring partner. Again, remember, the excuse for him losing the first fight against Ruiz, they said he got a concussion in sparring, or he got knocked out in sparring, and he came into the fight with a concussion and he shouldn't have been fighting. And now here we are at part 2, and there are stories out there saying the exact same thing has happened for this fight. Is Joshua concussed again? We don't know. See, they put out these stories very vague. I don't know if they do it to hype the fight. That's why I repeated it, because I think they do things like this sometimes to hype the fight. Oh my gosh, you know, make it on the edge. But this fight is already hyped, man. People are ready to see this. And there's a lot of changes. Joshua doesn't look like the bodybuilder he looked like the first fight. Looked like Joshua lost a couple pounds. Got a little slim. You know, he might have became vegan. Got on the Atkins diet or keto diet or something. But the brother slimmed out some. Boxing wise, I think that may affect him. And the reason I say that is when fighters go up in weight and they come down, I really feel like they lose something. And I know he's not coming down a weight class, but he lost weight, he slimmed out, he lost muscle. And when you lose muscle, I think it takes a toll on the human body. And the reason I say this is because of Ruiz Jones Jr. Went up to heavyweight, full of muscles everywhere. Dropped down to light heavyweight, dropped that 25 pounds. Couldn't take a punch since. You can't tell me a man could go up and take a title from a heavyweight champion. Say what you want to about, his name was Ruiz too. Say what you want to about him, but he was the heavyweight champion at the time. Ruiz Jones came in and took that title. The weight loss. That's the most interesting part of this fight, in my opinion. How much does Anthony Joshua weigh? How much weight did he lose, or did he gain and he just looked like he lost because he got lean and more muscle mass? I don't know, but that's going to be very interesting to see what weight he comes in at. If I had to speculate, I would say he lost the weight because he's going to box. He's going to box. He has the height advantage. I think he's going to box. I think he's going to try to keep that stick in Ruiz's face all night and stay on the outside and stay on his toes. You know, they used to call him or say he was like Muhammad Ali once upon a time till his ass got knocked out. Then they didn't compare him to Ali anymore. But they used to compare him to Muhammad Ali. And I think he lost the weight so he could float around, keep that stick out there. 1, 2, pop, pop, in and out, pop, pop. And try to use his height against the shorter Ruiz. Because if he gets on the inside and he mixes it up with Ruiz, he's begging to get knocked out again. That man's hands are too fast. And for Joshua to get in at mid-range, that's right at the tail end of Ruiz's punches because he's a shorter man with shorter arms. So, think his game plan, Joshua that is, his game plan is to stay on the outside, jab, jab, clinch, 1-2, clinch, jab, 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 move to the right, jab, right, move to the left, clinch, 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 clinch. Because if Joshua makes it to the final bell, unless he gets knocked down maybe 3 or 4 times, he's not going to lose a decision. And I hate to say it like that, but he's not going to lose a decision. And I'm not saying integrity about the judges or anything like that, but he is the marquee name still. If you look at the odds, they still have Ruiz as an underdog. And I just don't know how they judge overseas. They might judge other things. They might judge the jab, 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 clinch more so than the shots that hurt you. But Joshua no longer looks like a bodybuilder. And I think it's going to help him with his movement, but I think it's going to hurt him in his chin. And if he gets caught, that will be my guesstimation. And then there's a huge question to be answered in this fight. The biggest question is Ruiz the 2000 Buster Douglas? Is he a one-hit wonder or is he legit? That's a question that definitely needs to be answered. Is he a one-hit wonder or is he legit? I have to say he has a lot of heart and courage for running his back so quickly. But is he a one-hit wonder? Did he get lucky? Was Joshua really concussed? And that's why he got knocked out so easily that first fight. Not easily, but got knocked out the first fight. Was he really concussed or was it all BS? Or is Ruiz the real deal? The man has super fast hands and he has heavy hands. And he could take a punch. He has a chin. He got dropped too. A lot of people don't give him credit for that. He got dropped and got back up. You know, and Ruiz actually said in an interview to Anthony Joshua's face that Joshua quit. He said this in an interview. He said, yeah, I think he quit. I personally don't think Joshua quit. I think he got his bell rung a few times, and he was what they used to say in old boxing reporters used to say. He was on Queer Street, didn't know up from down, and the referee did him a favor by stopping it. But there are a lot of questions that are going to get answered this weekend, and I'm excited to see. Want to know who you guys are rooting for, Ruiz, Joshua. Want to know if you guys putting these bets down. I'm still in shock that Ruiz is the underdog. Don't understand it, how you get a knockout victory, 4 knockdowns, and you come in as the underdog. This is crazy, crazy. And I mean, the atmosphere around it is crazy. Did you hear Dylan White calling Deontay Wilder a fool? Saying he's a country bumpkin, not a redneck, but he had some names for him, man. He said, man, he don't say this about him because he didn't take a fight with Joshua that just got knocked out by Ruiz. And I think Wilder Ruiz will probably be a bigger fight than Joshua Wilder now. Yeah, I said it, because Ruiz has the backing of a country. Joshua does too, but when he gets knocked out again, things are gonna change. If he gets knocked out again, because I don't know, I kind of like the game plan of seeing him out on the outside, using his height, clinching and 1-2ing all day. I want to see when he does this, when he executes this game plan, if it's successful. I want to see, do people talk about him like they talked about Floyd Mayweather? Because you know that's the game plan. Use the height, bop, clinch. Mayweather did that, got a lot of flack. I want to see if those same fans from the UK, not all you guys, but some of you guys, I see the groups on Facebook, I want to see if you guys criticize Joshua the same way you criticize Floyd Mayweather for fighting the same style. And you know that Joshua is going to fight that same style. All right, guys, gotta go. Leave comments. Let me know. Team Joshua, Team Ruiz, who you're rocking with.